ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome to Lonestar Championship Wrestling, the premier fictitious wrestling promotion in the Lone Star state of Texas. Action begins next. Introducing first, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Jason Webb. And tonight is really important for Jason Webb. He issued a challenge to Tony Young. If he can beat the opponent of Tony Young's choice, he will have a match with Tony Young in the future. Introducing next, representing Tony Young from Anchorage, Alaska, Russell Boone. Make sure to super kick that subscribe button to stay up to date when more episodes of Lone Star Championship Wrestling comes out in the future. Jason Webb, Russell Boone making his debut in Lone Star Championship Wrestling, doing the bidding of Tony Young. At our first pay-per-view event, Tony Young would use brass knuckles against the skull of Jason Webb. Jason Webb would suffer a concussion, would be out for weeks. Made his return, attacking Tony Young outside of the ring, tossing him into the steel steps. Jason Webb wants his revenge on Tony Young, but Tony Young is not interested. Jason Webb issued a challenge to Tony Young, which Tony Young denied. But if Jason Webb can win tonight, he will have a match versus Tony Young in the future. And Russell Boone is the hand-picked opponent that Tony Young has chosen to fight Jason Webb tonight. And Tony Young is very confident that Russell Boone will beat Jason Webb, and Jason Webb has absolutely no shot in this match. And early on, Russell Boone backing up Tony Young's suspicions that he can't be beat by Jason Webb. Russell Boone is from Anchorage, Alaska. He is an outdoorsman, a very tough man, a very manly man. He knows what it takes to survive in harsh climates and conditions, and the wrestling world is not any different. In the ring, you have to be willing to do what it takes to secure a victory and walk out with your head still on your shoulders. Now cranking on the leg of Jason Webb. We are up to a count of 7. Russell Boone now back into the ring. Jason Webb needs to beat the count, get back in the ring before the count of 10. And a leaping clothesline connects to the back of the head of Jason Webb into the cover. And Jason Webb able to kick out. Jason Webb trying to pick up Russell Boone, and Russell Boone too heavy. Now Russell Boone is gonna target the back, the torso of Jason Webb, tossing him around like a little kid. Beautiful counter by Jason Webb into a neck breaker. Top rope moonsault, didn't get all of it. Russell Boone able to take advantage of this matchup again. And here you see the strength of Russell Boone going to drop Jason Webb straight on his chest. And I bet that doesn't feel very good. Russell Boone gonna pick up Jason Webb, walking with him over to the corner. He's gonna drop him face first into the turnbuckle pad. Countered by Jason Webb. This could be the opening he needs. Irish whip into the corner. He's gonna turn him around, forearm to the back. And Russell Boone again on offense. Ducks a clothesline, back body drop. And Jason Webb is reeling in this match. His chances of getting his hands on Tony Young are slipping by the minute. And a kick out at 2 by Jason Webb. Russell Boone trying to get Jason Webb into position, runs into the ropes. A solid drop kick. Oh, and an opening for Jason Webb, gets the surprise pin attempt, but only a count of 1. Rolling out to the outside. And again, we find ourselves on the outside of the ring. Jason Webb will go back in. And a Northern Lights suplex. You see the strong power of Russell Boone. He's got the strength of a bear. And went for a splash. Jason Webb able to move. Barely gets to his feet first. Running Hurricane Rana. Running moonsault. Into the cover. Kick out at 1 by Russell Boone. And what does Jason Webb need to do to inflict enough damage to keep Russell Boone down for a count of 3? He's hyping himself up in the corner. Irish whip into the corner. Tried to go for a move in the corner, but gets reversed. Now a Spanish fly. What a move. Up to the top rope. Well, goes for a splash, but misses. Russell Boone now on offense. And will go for a cover himself. A count of 2, but kick out by Jason Webb, who is still alive in this matchup. But I don't know how much longer he can last. Oh, and look at this. Russell Boone's looking for the bear hug. But tangled up into the ropes, has to release the hold. Jason Webb trying to fight back with all he has, running Hurricane Rana. On the outside of the apron. Springboard. Oh, he went for a springboard Hurricane Rana, but Russell Boone catches him with a power bomb. Oh, and it looks like Russell Boone's gonna hit the polar plunge, and this could be it for Jason Webb. That was Russell Boone's finisher, the polar plunge. That could have been his best shot. Well, Russell Boone may be lining up another polar plunge. He tried to go for it, but Jason Webb trying to fight out, lands on his feet. Irish whip into the ropes. Backflip kick, lands on his feet. Drop kick by Russell Boone. And again, Russell Boone shutting down the offense of Jason Webb. Jason Webb just cannot get the initiative in this match, and that's what you have to do. And again, you see the power game. Vicious slam into the mat. He's trying to fight back. He's working as hard as he can. Just no answers for the offense of Boone. And now trading strikes in the middle of the ring. Both men are exhausted. You can see their body language. They're sagging. They're struggling to keep their hands up. Their legs look like dead weight. Which one can power through the pain, power through the exhaustion, and win this match? Jason Webb with the Webb strike. Could this be it? An important victory tonight for Jason Webb. Will Tony Young honor his words from a week ago? Introducing the challenger from West Memphis, Arkansas, Max Mauler. Introducing the champion from Dallas, Texas, Aeron. And this match is for the Lonestar United States Championship. Make sure to like this video if you've enjoyed the matches up to this point. And Aeron may have upset Max Mauler with that chop to begin the match, adding more fuel to the fire. Aeron has successfully defended the United States Championship 2 times in a row. Tonight would make 3 if he can win. If he wins tonight, he can then vacate the title, trade it in to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship in the future. So a lot is on the line for him tonight, and he has a tall task, a tough opponent to beat in the ring. Aeron has been on fire, but this may be his toughest challenge yet. Max Mauler is hell-bent on making a point, trying to prove himself. He lost his last match against John Butler, who Aeron was able to defeat 2 weeks ago. Taking it to Aeron right now. Drop kick by Aeron has Max Mauler teetering on his feet. Another one, still can't get him down. What is Aeron gonna need to do to get him off his feet? That's not a bad idea. Target the lower limbs. And just running him over. Max Mauler like a bowling ball to bowling pins, running Aeron right over. Aeron rolls away from danger, tries to connect with a strike, and Max Mauler still not just registering any of these moves. Striking combination, snapmare, elbow to the back of the head. And that may have been what Aeron needed to do. And Max Mauler is now off of his feet. That's a really far distance to try to cover, but able to make it. You see the athleticism, the distance covered, and only a count of 2. Max Mauler able to kick out. And Aeron now digging in, going to work. Doing what he's been doing to try to win this match and secure his potential future opportunities. Power slam by Max Mauler. Grip on the nose, almost raking the eyes, raking the face. Into a cover, kick out at 1 by Aeron. Dodging the big strike from Max Mauler. 2 clotheslines. Catches a kick, sweeps the leg underneath. He's feeling it right now, goes into a cover. Again, a kick out at 2 by Max Mauler. Dropping the elbow, the point of the elbow to the chest. Max Mauler trying to get to his feet. We've seen that before. Another snapmare, this time follows the chain with a kick. Max Mauler rolling to the outside, Aeron to the top rope. Thinks better of it. They meet inside the ring. Irish whip into the corner. Max able to take control of this matchup, at least for now. Big, strong elbows to the side of Aeron, right to his ear. Now going for a cover. And still only a count of 1. Getting some momentum, goes up, comes down, misses the big splash. And Aeron had that opening to try to gain control of this match from Max Mauler. Max Mauler shutting it down. Now clamping down on the nerves on the side of the neck. If you just push in that area, you can see how uncomfortable that feels. Imagine a giant squishing that down on you. Doesn't feel very good. Aeron positioning Max Mauler on the ropes. Choking it, using that rope across his throat. Some more educated feet strikes, another snapmare. This time a head snap. And Aeron's feeling the effects of those moves on his back, slow to get up. Max Mauler getting up in the corner. And Aeron's looking for that shotgun drop kick again, connects. Instead of going for the pin, heading to the top rope, we'll be looking for the arrow. Connects with the arrow, into the cover. And a kick out by Max Mauler. I thought that was it, honestly. But Max Mauler has more in the tank. Springboard moonsault misses. Max in control. Enziguri by Aeron. Wonderful counter. Secures him another opportunity. Another head snap. Aeron's trying to will up Max Mauler to his feet. Wanted to try to drag him somewhere, but Max Mauler not going. It's hard to move a man that's that big. Just dropping him on his head. Rolls outside of the ring. You hear those thuds of those chops against the chest of Max Mauler. Jawbreaker, and Max Mauler goes down. Just bashing in his head. Aeron has to successfully defend the title, so he would keep the championship in the event there was a count out, but it would reset the amount of times he would need to win. The championship would not change hands, but it would still spoil his attempt to vacate and trade in the title for a future championship opportunity. Springboard frog splash, clothesline kip up. He's on fire right now, heading back to the top rope. Hits another arrow. And history has been made. Aeron has successfully defended the United States Championship 3 times in a row. Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Xander Jones. Introducing next, the Lone Star World Heavyweight Champion from Miami, Florida, Adrian Bryan. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section who you think is going to win this match, Xander Jones or Adrian Bryan. These two just do not like each other. It all started when they met in the finals of the Lone Star World Heavyweight Championship tournament, where Xander Jones would beat Adrian Bryan and become the first World Heavyweight Champion. Xander Jones would come out and talk a bit of smack. Adrian Bryan would take exception to the smack that he was talking, would challenge him to a match, would beat Xander Jones in a match, would then go on to face him at our next pay-per-view event, where he would defeat Jones and become the new World Heavyweight Champion. And now Xander Jones, taking it upon himself, has been attacking Adrian Bryan. And Adrian Bryan, upset with those attacks, now has challenged Xander Jones to a match tonight. And they have a lot of aggression to get out of their system. They do not like each other, and they want to tear each other apart. Beginning this match the way they have each time. Chain wrestling, taking it slow, not wanting to leave themselves open to an early mistake that could cost them their opportunities. You have to wonder what's on the mind of each man. How is Xander Jones feeling? It's almost like he's a brand new man that's been unleashed, uncaged, he's showing more aggression than we're used to, and that's saying something because he was aggressive before. Adrian Bryan seems more confident since he's won that World Heavyweight Championship. But again, it seems that the same task he's been tasked with has presented a new challenge, and he now has to dig deeper and prove himself worthy all over again. Vicious stomps to the back of Adrian Bryan. Xander Jones, showing no regard for human life, goes up to the second rope. Double axe handle, but Adrian Bryan able to counter, punches the midsection, propelling the oxygen from Xander Jones' lungs. Beautiful power slam. He's gonna stay on top of him. Big splash. Xander Jones wisely, like a veteran, using his instincts to roll to the outside of the ring. Adrian Bryan gonna fly. A big mistake by Adrian Bryan. We don't see him go to the top rope often. Try to jump on him. Xander Jones able to turn that into a power slam. What a mistake by Adrian Bryan, and Xander Jones just teeing off on him like he's a punching bag. Magnificent strikes, and he may be out. He hasn't moved since that big knee. And now up to his feet. And he wants to return this action to the ring. Slams the head of Jones on the apron. Xander Jones has Bryan up in a powerbomb. Always gonna drop him on his knees. A vertebreaker. Two impressive athletes in their own way. Oh, and there's the kill shot. Into the cover. And somehow Adrian Bryan able to kick out, maybe by instinct. I thought it was all over right there. That kill shot comes out of nowhere. And Xander Jones trying to chain together some moves to put Adrian Bryan away. And he has been all about those strikes tonight. We know he has got educated hands and feet, knows how to inflict serious punishment to his opponents. And he seems like he is really enjoying beating Adrian Bryan. Adrian Bryan has a second win. He's full of energy. Big clothesline connects. Into the corner goes Xander Jones, but he's able to counter, getting his feet up. Goes for a strike. But able to get the advantage. I think a number of weeks away from the ring has done Xander Jones some good. Maybe was able to refine his skills, get a new lease on life. Big knee strike. He's going up to the top rope. A diving knee to the chest. Now goes for the cover. And able to beat Adrian Bryan. And Xander Jones, with his back against the wall, pressure trying to cave in his confidence, is able to knock off Adrian Bryan. One would think this outcome warrants another championship match in the future. Oh, and I don't like the look on Jones' face. What is he thinking? Oh, he has a steel chair in his hands. Oh, and now striking. Jones is hell-bent on injuring Adrian Bryan.